George and his friend used to go to mountain climbing once every year. This time they have decided to climb mountains in Swiss Alps. They reached the famous mountain spot in Swiss Alps and was surprised to see many people climbing the mountain. John and his friends started wearing all the mountain climbing gear and started climbing. In no time they reached the top of the hills. After reaching there, friends decided to camp there. Then John saw another mountain where only a handful of people were trying to climb it. He told his friends, "Let us go and climb that mountain also. It will be fun and challenging instead of camping here." A friend replied, "No way. I have heard people talking about the mountain. It seems the path is difficult to climb and only a few people can able to climb." People nearby hearing the conversation made fun of George and said, "If it was easy to climb, why we are sitting idle here?" Hearing them, George took that as a challenge and went alone towards climbing the peak. 2 hours later, he reached the top of the hill. People who were already there welcomed George with a round of applause. George was happy, having climbed the peak. He could see the beautiful view of the nature from the top. He started a conversation with people and asked them why climbing the peak it was not so difficult. Then why only a handful of people here? If people could climb the below peak, they can climb here also if they put in some efforts. A veteran climber replied, "Most people in the crowd right there are happy with what they have find easy. They never think that they have the potential to achieve more. Even people who are not happy there do not want to take any risk. They think if we take risks, they will lose what they already have." Many of them do not show any courage and they remain part of the crowd the whole life and keep on complaining about the handful of courageous people and call them lucky. During this, John thanked the veteran for explaining the importance of courage in our lives. In our lives, many of us stay in our comfort zone, but to achieve something big, we need efforts and courage. We should never stop. Have the courage to push ourselves out of the crowd.